Okay, the whole die-cast car thing has been really sporadic here in Canada, and also I haven't been keeping up with the videos, so like I haven't been watching to see what's coming out, so I don't know what I'm missing. I don't know what I want to get. I don't know what's out there. I don't know what color variants the things come in that I do like. However, I do know that some new things have shown up. There's been two times where Walmart has gotten giant bins. I think some of these things though, but oh yeah, some of the stuff is going to be, most of this is 2024. This is the 2024 collection so far. I guess that is probably what the title will say. But there's a lot of 2023 stuff that shows up in even in Walmart, but in the dollar stores, and the stuff that shows up late. So maybe that's where I'm going to find stuff in the grocery stores. The dollar stores like Dollarama and the Dollar Tree in Canada, and then at the Loblaws, different like No Frills and the Superstore and Loblaws itself are places where I find mostly Hot Wheels Matchbox at Walmart and the Dollar Tree. Oh, and sometimes Dollarama too. They don't show up at and Toys R Us. They're just way too expensive, and you never find a fresh case. You gotta find a fresh case. So I have stumbled upon some bins. We will see that where I did find some treasure hunts where the bins were just put out, and I was the first person there. But I haven't had much luck. Maybe that's a good sign that I haven't been going to the toy stores as much as I normally have. Also, we're gonna look at some Hot Wheels skate, because I do tend to buy a lot of those too. And I do have a few. I did buy some new ones. Those are starting to show up at the dollar store. But let's see what I'm collecting and what's new. And I don't know what case it's from. Yeah, I have to get on to and watch those videos of the people who get the cases really early, and so I know from the States and Malaysia, and those are the videos that I have to watch and keep track of what's going on. These crushed cars are something that I buy, the monster trucks, just to get the crushed cars. I do have a good collection. I think at this point I don't have them all, because they have some rarer ones or ones that come in bigger sets. But I do have the basic collection of these Speed Bump, or Speed Bump is just one of the crushed cars, but I think this is, in fact, do I know for sure that this is the first time that they have put hold on one second, the first time that they've put a crushed car in a single card, and I am totally excited and happy about this, and cannot wait for them to put out more of these like that. The Pete what's his Mondrian, Pete Mondrian. Yeah, I always collect his cars. So really yeah, I have a collection of that. So I actually did get two of these. So there's another one on these. So I guess, yeah, I collect the art cars when I like them, when I like the artist, and I really like this blocky color design, and the fact that it is a crushed car. I had to get two of those puppies. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on with, oh yeah, with this logo. Let's Race. There is an actual Let's Race section, like subsection, subcategory. But I just saw this one. This one is super 80s, kind of looks like a Back to the Future car. It is, they call it the Track Wagon, new for 2024. There's a lot of translucent. It's got the pink on it. So cool. I think that, I'm not sure. I did get an email from one of the advertisers from the show, or one of the shows that Mattel was making, asking me to send in an application as a contestant for your dream car and making your dream car or something like that. But I never responded back, just because I didn't think I really had a chance of actually getting on the show, because there's so many, like, I don't drive. I think you'd probably have to have a driver's license and drive your car, so I just didn't think that it would have worked out, and it would have been, maybe because it would have been such a ridiculous scenario, maybe it would have been really cool to design your own car. And then anyway, I didn't do it. It's too late now. These three, which is interesting, I think in the same case assortment. I know that I found the donut car. I think I have all of the donuts. These are all things that I have to do research onto and double check. I believe, and that I've opened up all of the donut cars. So this is a new redeco of that. Actually, I don't have a special Target donut car, but that one doesn't really count. I can't get it in Canada anyway. We don't have Targets. I think I have all of the duck and rolls, and I do have a glow-in-the-dark duck already, which I think the first time that they put it out. So it is kind of cool that they put it out in a glow duck version again, but this one's super 90s, 80s, 90s, and this is a Hot Wheels Let's Race official subsection, so matching the top of it. I think this differentiates this year from they put a little white corner. I think it differentiates it from the year before. Oh, these are two cool ones to put out together. Okay, so this truck I had to get. I didn't even realize that I thought it was a redeco, but it's actually from two different years, and we can tell that because of the white coloring on here. But some of them, I don't understand why some of them have the Let's Race logo on the top. Now I'm questioning myself, is it all of them? Then how do we explain this one? No, I think this one is also, unless this is from the year before. What's the year in this one? This one says 2021. Wait a minute, maybe this one is really old. Maybe every single car has the Hot Wheels Let's Race because it's advertising the new Netflix series. Oh no, here's a newer one. This one is from the newer case assortment. It still says 2021 on it. Let's look at this one here. Oh, and that's the other thing, weird thing that was happening. Some of them were American cards, and some of them were Canadian cards. And in fact, these were in the same bin that I pulled out, and one of them was international, and one of them was just American. So I don't even know how that happened, because one of them didn't ring through at the checkout. Nonetheless, do they look the same on the front? Speed bump, cool. Look at that one. We've got the Matchbox to look at too. I'm all over the place here, but let's try to figure this out. Okay. So there's two new versions of these. I love this color. And then when I bought, I bought this one, and then this is what happened. No, I don't know what's going on. I bought the blue one and then realized that I don't even like the color blue, but I just love this truck so much. I usually don't buy things in blue, but these colors I love. Red I love, but those two deco together. I do have to say that blue one looks pretty sweet. I think that's the first, I don't know, retro Jeep truck 57. Come on, it's everything that I want in a car, so I'll definitely get that in every deco I find it. Here's a new series that I don't know how many of these have come out yet, but this is one of 5. It's the only one. I'm assuming that they're all going to be these chrome cars. I talk about that all the time. I love the Zamex cars that come out too, but any car that is going to be put out in this chrome finish, I am going to be drawn to. And then it's a retro car, so we also are going to love that. And done in the like nickel finish, and it's a convertible. I mean, has so much going for it. We showed the donut car. Oh, I haven't talked about this one. I also think I have all of the colors of the Desert Drifter, and they put different fruit flavors on top. It's a Jello mold. It's translucent. I know that I have it in red and green. This could be the only third. Again, I have to look that up and see if there are any other colors that I have. What else do we have in here? Oh yeah, there is another one of these blueprint cars. This, it seems like in this box right here, this was a video that I was planning to do. I know that there's a new blueprint car, and maybe actually this is it. And it's a good thing I didn't buy it again, because I keep seeing it and saying you better check to make sure you have it. And I think that is why I brought these all over. I don't think I could possibly have the whole collection of these blueprint cars. I know I've probably showed these a lot too, and I don't even know what these are officially called if I wanted to like Google them, because they're always under art cars, as you can see. And as mentioned before, I always collect them. I just think that they're amazing, and it's kind of an unofficial subset that I definitely have to open all together and keep it separately. Alright, we have an Aston Martin, and it is silver. Like I said before, I love a solid color car. I usually stick with the solid colored classic real cars in the Matchbox collection. Well, we don't see a lot of them in Hot Wheels, to tell you the truth. But this is a screen time, and it is from Goldfinger. So we've got a beautiful 1963 car of beauty. Look at the license plate and stuff. Yeah, we collect the screen time over here. Lots of screen times. And then the one time that I did stumble upon a case was when a brand new untouched case. I was the first one to reach it. It was hidden in the back of the store in a weird part of the toy section, and I picked up. Did I get 5 of them? I mean, if I find them in the wild and I find a single one, I'll always buy them. I think I got 5 of them. Maybe I only got 4. Anyway, it was a giant bin, and they had even more of them. They probably had about 10 to 20 of them. I just took 4, and this is a car that I collect. I have it in red and blue also, so it is kind of cool to have it in yellow. Those are Barbie core colors that'll look good in a diorama. All right, what else do we have here? Another beautiful Jaguar. Maybe a little too much deco on it for me, but I couldn't pass it up. I think, again, because of the silver color. There is deco on it. I guess it's kind of set up for racing. It's a sweet looking ride. And then we have, oh, here we've got a matching set. These must be from the year before, though, 2023, because they don't have the white corner up here. So I'm thinking that these are older, but ones that I definitely have picked up recently. And I think I do have it in a few other colors, or actually I brought it over. I mean, it's a GB Hummer. I can't stop getting those things. And, oh, and then there was a trend when we first got the new cases. I noticed that there was a lot of bright orange cars, and I thought it was going to be something that was going on, but it's not true. I thought every car was going to be orange. I couldn't believe how many bright orange colors there were. Anyway, here's another art car that I love. Again, every time there is one of these black and white lettered cars, I will pick those up. And I remember hauling these ones here, but I mean, that's like a ride-on. Do they call it a ride-on? Yeah, you gotta love the ride-ons. You can put your minifigures in there, ride them around. I'm really excited to open this one because it's a flippin'. Is this new? It says 2004-24. I don't know if this is a new design, but that is really cool that it flips and it rides on both sides. And it even has a little driver or something maybe inside. And then we know I love the Mega Block cars, and I definitely collect them all. It doesn't seem, so far there's not a series of Mega Blocks together. Excuse me. There are just these two, and there's this one. I wonder if this one came in a different deco that I haven't seen yet. HW Metro, they do tend to give them different decos, and then this one they just stuck, instead of putting it in the making an own mega sub collection, they just made a single car, unfortunately, but they did give us 2 copies of it, which is nice. And then I guess what's happening here is I pulled over some of the 2023 this kind of matches the Hummer here, where these are just older ones where I found the other deco of it, and I love this because it just, you know, it says Hot Wheels on it, and it's like a Mattel truck, and I always used to think about toy trucks breaking down outside as a kid, trucks filled with toys breaking down outside of my house, and I could go out and go in. It was just a dream that I had. And then we have more screen time ones. So we've got 2 Barbie decoed ones. I guess these ones are set aside for me to open. I'm gonna have to double check that. I probably have definitely bought those double. What a great car. A56 Corvette. Don't really like the deco on this, but the 2 ones that they did in pink and blue are really cool. I know that they put out a special set. There must be a yellow one too. I'm gonna have to look into that, but I know that they put out a special set of, I think, 5 of these Corvettes done in different colors. And then there was a Monster High one that is from this year that I got. These are from last year. Oh, it seems like this Corvette is from this year. See the different colors? So maybe we'll get this one in a different deco too. Or maybe it has been out in a different deco. And then that looks like that is the newest cars I have for Hot Wheels. So the ones that if I'm to look at these, the ones that I love the most, I'm just looking at them, really are, well, there's a theme here. Well, I mean, I do like the weird baby ones, but I really like these ones. Translucent definitely is a big glow in the dark, is definitely a good thing. And then the donut ones are just really colorful and cute, and I have to have the whole collection. And then there's just something about this 57 Jeep that, I mean, I guess this is my dream car. I think it probably is. I would take it in any of those colors. I'd even drive it in blue. All right, let's go. Let's head over to Matchbox. What is this? What is this wagon? It's amazing. It really is. I don't know what's going on. It's super modern and colorful and bright. All right. Matchbox is even more confusing, but what I've been doing, it's a lot of the 75th year have been showing up, but then now we're getting some of the ones that are new for 2024. This one actually, I guess, is new for 2024. The design on this one, this is a beautiful 68 Chevy. Nice indeed. Weird colors. You know something that I have noticed though? All of the new ones are all the same colors, or all of the retro ones. So they're all green and blue. And I talked about how I don't really like blue cars. This one's kind of in between. But what is going on with all of the blue retro cars? So from a Volkswagen Golf, I don't know what year this is, it does not say on it, but it's retro enough for me. And then we have it right back to, I don't know, there's a Ford Custom here. Check that out. And a Ranchero. And a Bronco. And the Jeepster, come on. That one I just found. I was so, I mean, that's also a dream car that I would drive. And then we have a 41 Cadillac. So check that puppy out with the detachable roof. I don't think you can take the roof off of it. But yeah, I have the retro cars are what I buy for the Matchbox, and luckily Matchbox always makes them. And then check out the green ones. So I don't know if this guy, I guess he falls more into the green. But check out all of these ones. I have to take pictures and put them on my Instagram so I know. And then, yeah, and then I think that's it, except for the silver and pink one. So they all are green and blue, and then there's these two. And then this is a Lamborghini, like that's new and incredible. I mean, who knew that I'd like to have a Lamborghini, but if it looks like a Jeep that's armored, bulletproof, come on. Yeah, that's a sweet looking ride. And then 72 Lotus. I mean, yeah, I had to get that in pink. And then what else do I have going on here? There's some more. There's some movable parts. I'm stopping myself. There's the new ones that are in the Enviro packaging, and I've stopped myself from getting those. These are just some of the ones that I picked up that I couldn't stop myself. The one-offs from last year, the 70th, you can see. But I haven't gotten any new ones. I'm going to open up the movable parts, the ones with the opening doors, from the older collections that I have, and like play with them or look at them at least. Oh yeah, and there's this one. That is something that, well, yeah, I guess I was gonna stop at this, but we're gonna go down into the 70th anniversary. This one was an amazing find, which is still starting to show up. The Indiana Jones one in stores, and then there's this whole collection of the silver ones. And I have to find out if I'm missing any of them. Maybe there's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe this is this is a fake one. Maybe they made one for each year, and I do have the whole collection. And this moving parts one is one of them. I don't know, but these are all of the ones that I've found, and the card is different. You can see from, there we go. This one kind of goes with it because it's the same deco, so I don't know why it's not in the same collection, but this is what a normal card looks like. But then they mix these ones into the cases. The same was with the Indiana Jones one. There's a weird card that you find in the middle of all of these orange cars. But I don't know if I have the whole collection of these, and it's driving me crazy. And the fact that these were cheaper than they also did a very special 70s orange version where the base color was orange of the car. I think that's right, but they were $4 and something in Canada. So I just said, you know what, I like the silver ones better anyway, and they chose really cool, for the most part, retro cars. So very, very nice. 85 Porsche, 66 Dodge. I don't know what the MBX, I don't know what year that's from, but who cares? That's another dream car that I would drive. The Ford police car is incredible. This is a 2022 truck, but it's a good looking truck, and it definitely falls under my utilitarian. So am I going to dig down deep into the rest of the stuff? You know what, I think we are, even though I made such a mess here, but I'll do it really quickly, and we'll take a look because some of the stuff is still showing up, and I kind of want to take inventory and then you can get another look at these great retro Matchbox that I collect. So I don't get any of the newer cars. I guess that's not true. We're going to discover some of the newer ones. If they're solid and black, maybe I have to get it. But check out those beauties. And then there are these ones were must-haves again. There's a lot of blue and green going in there. I was kind of confused at picking up some of the new ones. Do I have those cars? Just sometimes they're a year off, a year different. And then even these two, I did get confused, even though they're totally different makes. They're Ford and a Chevy, but and 10 years apart. But come on, we've got the whole hatchback truck car thing. And then that Volvo is very, very beautiful. That kind of was my dream car as a kid. That or a black Jaguar. And then here we go. The Moon Eyes ones are kind of silly. Usually I collect the Moon Eyes ones in Matchbox, or in Hot Wheels, so it's funny that Matchbox did put one out. They don't usually do the deco, and that's what I like about Matchbox. And check out that. This is a 57 Ford. I don't remember what year. The Ford that we got in blue. Here we go. I'm going to pull it out. I know it's probably going to make a mess. It's a Ford Custom. They look quite similar. But it's probably, you know what, they're the same. They're totally the same. What's so custom about it? Was it never produced in red, and that's why? Even better than the blue. Like I said, I don't really like blue cars, but when they're a retro car and it's the right blue, those are all awesome. And then what else do we got going on here? Strange deco on that Dodge, but it's nice. I kept forgetting that I had that Buick and kept buying it, but luckily I bought it from stores where I could return them, and I did. And then we have that Plymouth. I think I have to open all of these retro cars. The fact that I don't know if I have every retro car that I want is kind of scary. Like I said at the beginning of this video, it's been so sporadic. All right, and here's two other really old cars. We got a 34 and a 36, and the colors are great. The shape is great. And then I think this takes us into Jeepy utilitarian collection. So there have been a few different Jeeps. This guy almost eluded me because I thought it was the same silver one that I had. I think it actually is the same one. Can I pull that up and see? I believe that was an MBX. Where did I put those? Where did I put the silver ones? There's one of the silver ones. Come on. I'm going to have to clean all this mess up later. Here we go. It's right on top. Oh, here it is. It's a field car. Oh, it's the same one. So that did confuse me. It doesn't, yeah, it is. It's totally the same. I don't know how I mixed up because it was the special 70s one opposed to the, well, they're both 70s, 70 years. In 1970, in 75, I'm going to get the whole set again. Hopefully it'll be easier to find. There was one year where I got every single car from the line, and it was easier to do that. This year, it's not so easy because they used to put, when you found a case at the store, that they were putting out, you'd have to go and you'd have to find the case. Every car would be a new car. This time with Matchbox, they did what Hot Wheels has done, and some of the old cars are in some of the new cases, and it makes collecting it not as easy, and you have to remember more. Did I get that car, or did I not get this car? Here is another copy of the Indiana Jones car, and then all of these utilitarian cars that I can't pass up on. I know actually that there's one that I keep seeing at the store. It's a blue, and I forget what kind of. Oh man. Hopefully we've been recording this whole time. Oh yeah. This is a long video. Okay, here's everything that's going on. Yeah, there's some kind of blue cargo truck or something that I am seeing that I don't have, and I'm gonna have to get it. All right, yeah. So dump trucks, backhoes, garbage trucks, motorcycle racks. Like MBX Matchbox, which is what MBX I guess stands for. That cycle trailer looks so good on the back of this Nissan. They also have treasure hunts that I don't know what and where and who. Again, I have to watch all of these videos and see what's in a case and see what I'm missing. But I do love the ones that I've chosen. The ones that you don't see here are the ones that are like a more modern car, the cars that people are actually driving around in today. Mom and dad cars, yeah, you don't see those ones in my collection. I do know that those are the ones that the people, the adult collectors actually like. But, this would be a good example of that. However, it's a Land Rover. And I think I do have this in another color too. I think I have it in blue somewhere, which has to be put in this case. And then, oh yeah, and then this. So in the 2019 Volkswagen, which I probably shouldn't have bought, but it was in red, and it just looks so cool. And then this falls under. This is a 2021 Ford Bronco, but it's a Jeep. And it's also utilitarian, and I love the national parks color on those. So that is probably, I don't know if this is all of 2023. Definitely it's all of 2023 and 24 of my Matchbox, but Hot Wheels. I'm kind of confused. I think I've put that stuff together. I think I've probably taken out my screen time cars that I got last year, put them with my screen time ones, took out the art cars, put them with the art cars, and I opened a lot of the 2023 ones too. The ones that we definitely have to open are the blueprint ones. They're just so cool, and then I have to definitely keep track of the ones that I have. Yeah, I don't. Anyway, this has been way too much. I have way too many of these. I have to stop this. It makes it so easy. I've been pretty good. This was a lot of cars. I haven't been pretty good, but I do know what I really, really love now. But where am I going to store these things? I showed you the ones that weren't a mistake, though. These ones definitely weren't a mistake. These ones, the ones that I started out at. I really love these retro Matchbox ones, though. I don't know. I have to. There's a lot of research that I have to do. Do I have the full collection of certain cars that I really want to keep? Do I have all of these silver card 70s? I don't know. I'm going to have to look into this. Do I have every retro car? Do I have every utilitarian car that I really would have wanted to get? Maybe we didn't get that case here. Maybe I have to keep checking at the dollar stores. When the dollar stores eventually, we pretty much do see every single case show up eventually at the dollar stores. So I do have to watch them. They just come a year later or something like that, or a few months later. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today and looking at the cars that I've got from 2024 and some of 2023, which are still starting to show up here in Canada. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you real soon. Thanks for watching.